uh, I'm just going to give a very quick analysis of data from the 2013 elections and uh, sort of try and do a prediction as well of 2017. So I've presented, I've sort of shared this on Facebook, so feel free to go out and just look at the numbers. And yeah, so I'll go back here to the 2013 results. First, I'm going to maximize that window. So this is just the voter turnout stats from last year. And you can see Central Province had the highest turnout, so that's just under 93% turnout. So turnout is really critical for this year's election, and hopefully everyone turns out in big numbers and everyone goes out and votes. You can see from 2013, of course, really low turnout, and if we go, yeah, if you're just interested in Central Province, if I drill down into that, you can see the turnout is 90% for every county. So the first one, if you can't see properly, is Kiambu, Kirinyaga, Ranga, Ngandara, and Nyeri. So really good turnout compared to say Coast Province with 75%. You've got the lowest turnout in Kilifi, followed closely by Mombasa County, yeah, just under 70%. So turnout is going to be really yeah, critical. The next interesting bit is I like to call it the share of the electoral vote. So this is just from last year. So you've got the 51% by and Ruto, and you've got uh, about 34% last year for Raila and Kalonzo. So if you want to look at the distribution of the data by province, we see most of the votes are in Rift Valley. I'm not looking at the candidates, I'm just looking at the overall split. So you see Rift Valley, Central, and Eastern, and Nyanza. So you see votes are really Northeastern as the smallest share, so followed by Coast Province. Yeah. So going back to the candidates, so this is how we won last year's election. So see Rift Valley, really big. That's why the lands Ruto, I mean, is the only thing keeping Jubilee. And then there's, I mean, if Ruto goes, then a big show that goes, and yeah, it's just not going to happen. Followed by Central Province and Eastern, and yeah, in that order. So the Beatles, yeah, so that 4% there is really big. So it's just under 490,000 votes that went to Musalia Mudavadi last year. So this big chunk is going to go back to Raila Odinga, as well as proportions of Rift Valley. So if I drill into Rift Valley, so Bomet, yeah, so just over 200,000 votes. But yeah, again, really, yeah, so the small numbers are going to make a big difference in 2017. So the other one, again, which will come out of Uru's vote, which we predict is likely to come up, is Eastern Province, Tarakanidi, and Meru. See, Meru is yeah, contributed just almost 50% of Eastern Province, and Jubilee have had a very strong campaign in Meru, so that's also going to, yeah, to make a big difference. So if we go back to the report back here, and yeah, so we just want to see how Uhuru's vote is distributed. So I'll just click on that. So see the distribution mainly around central and eastern and Rift Valley, and yeah, so Eastern Province had an interesting split. I mean, it's hard to say this if you don't have the local knowledge of the politics, but with the data, you can easily see the northern region of Central really going for Uhuru Kenyatta. And the southern beats, so we have Makueni, and that's Machakos, and Kitui. Yeah, so the lower region going for Raila, and the other region, the upper region, going for Uhuru. And if you look at, say, Nyanza, yeah, you can see, yeah, so most of Uhuru Kenyatta's vote was around Kisii. Yeah, around, that's around Kisii, and Raila Odinga's vote is spread throughout in the province. So that's interesting. So as I said, I have this on Facebook, so feel free to go out and play around, drill, and look at the data. So it's got page 1 and 2. On the native application, yeah, that's why I can see the tabs and names. So 2017, so I'm going to maximize that. So this is our prediction. So 51% for Raila and about 49% for Uhuru. And if we click into Raila Odinga's vote, yeah, we really haven't changed the Nyanza slice of vote, even though it's likely to be higher than this, mostly because of strong campaigns in Kisii. Western, this we've predicted this to grow mainly because of the votes from Davadi. So I think Jubilee saw that, and they've put in Babu Namamba to try and play a similar role Davadi did last year. But I'm not sure how popular Babu Namamba is and whether he's going to deliver that for Jubilee. Eastern Province, yeah, so this is also, we've increased this because, again, we believe very strong campaigns have been done in Meru and Turakanidi, and that's going to increase NASA's results. Rift Valley, again, the share is expected to increase, mainly because of Bomet and Ruto and the good campaigns they've done in Rift Valley. So just for those few assumptions, again, if the elections are clean and fair, there's no rigging. So just with those few assumptions, we think ODM, not ODM, NASA will easily garner about 50%, 51% of the votes. And that's shown over in this slide. So this is the Jubilee voting rally, still significantly high, but NASA really starting to change that. The percentages are for the overall vote. So the 7.56 is 7.56 of the total vote for all the provinces. Yeah, so looking at that, you have Rift Valley still delivering the highest share of votes, followed by Central. Yeah. So, yeah, go out and then play around with the data, and we're hoping to have peaceful elections. And with data available, we'll just plug that back in and see how accurate this model is. So, thank you for watching, and yes, thanks.